A Noob's Guide to Riches. How to Make Your Money Work for You by David Allen. Read to you by Mason Stewart. Shh! The book is about to start. Introduction. What's our deal? Let me tell you about a dream. A dream where I wake up in the morning with my partner, and as I go outside to walk my dog and do some exercise, I press a button whilst leaving the house. This button activates the robot vacuum cleaner, my washing machine, and robot lawnmower. Meanwhile, my solar panels will collect my electricity, or my water tank will collect my water supply if it's raining. I love the idea that whilst I'm out and clearing my head and spending time with my dog, my assets work to make my life better. And for the hour that I was away, my machines will complete 3 hours of chores for me. All of this is happening whilst I focus on enjoying life. All my chores have been completed whilst my wife and I tried to stop our dog from eating its own poo. This is essentially my goal for investment as well. I want my money to be a renewable resource where it will replenish itself after I have spent it. Whilst I work to spend money and enjoy my time, I want my investments to work for me. Now, if it were that easy, I could end my book right here. But having your investments work for you is not that easy. More than anything, it takes time and dedication. The movies will have you believe that it takes smarts and cunningness. That's right, I make up words, and there will be plenty more of those in the book. But in reality, it takes patience and sticking to a plan. In this book, I'll give away the secrets that every successful investor uses, whether they be multi-millionaires or billionaires. I'll translate Wall Street language into normal person speak. I will also convert the dull banking lingo into a format which is more addictive than internet cat videos. You are probably wondering who I am and why I'm writing a book. Well, I'm just a guy who has never had a high-paying job until his late 30s. I'm a guy who loves the investment game and played it in small amounts. If you're a noob to investing, hopefully this book can save you 15 years worth of lessons, mistakes, and edge-of-your-seat moments, which I went through. Investing should never be stressful. That's what employment is for. With my methods, you will not double your money in a year, but you will never get wiped out either. The long-term secret to getting rich is to never get wiped out. Later in this book, I'll explain the maths of why it's better to consistently make small amounts than it is to ride a boom-bust cycle. If you have been wiped out recently and you do not have much money to work with, there's still useful information in this book for you. Once you have read this humbly written, brilliant piece of literature, everything will make sense to you, and you will make that money back. Granted, it will take time, but eventually you will get it back. Most importantly, however, you will not lose money in the next crash. And if you are a reader who has a serious credit card debt, I will advise you to wipe that away before trying the investment methods in this book. No stable investment can grow your wealth as quickly as a credit card debt can reduce it. You can go straight to the money-saving parts of this book and apply those until you are back in the black. For my education background, I have a degree in international business, a certificate in workplace health and safety, and a mixed mash of firefighting and mines rescue qualifications. In Australia, the workplace safety culture is great, and I truly believe that if the tools used in workplace health and safety were applied to finance, we would have a much more stable system. If fund managers treated their stakeholders' savings the same way an airline pilot would treat their passengers, we would obviously have fewer crashes. For my jobs, I have worked as an auxiliary firefighter, fire safety advisor, emergency service officer, newspaper ad salesperson, hotel porter, hotel resort front office manager, hotel night auditor, yards person, and gym supervisor. And through my years, I invested in all sorts of weird things. I think maybe in my past life, I was a slick 80s Wall Street guy. I've read the books from the great financial authors, and I have taken the info I like and ignored the bits which I don't like. Most importantly, I have taken workplace health and safety concepts and applied them to finance.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?